In this video, we've compiled some of the most disturbing moments on Undercover Boss. So without further ado, let's get started.
My employees will have no idea that this is actually Undercover Boss.
The CEO of Bikinis, Doug Goller, appeared on the show Undercover Boss, revealing some truly disturbing moments within his unconventional company. The first job he took on exposed a disastrous situation in the bar area where the bartenders were handling customers irresponsibly. Goller was appalled by the lack of action and emphasized the importance of safety, realizing the potential risks involved.
Why are we not acting on this right now?
He's doing good.
Safety's paramount. If this escalates, I've got to jump out of character.
Moving on to his second job, Goller discovered that his employees felt unsupported by the ownership. When he inquired about the level of support they received, the response was disheartening, a resounding, not really. With 2 jobs down and a third on the horizon, it seemed like more trouble was brewing within the company. During his undercover assignment, Goller encountered a dissatisfied employee who expressed frustration about the lack of respect and support from management.
Your management expects so much of you, but they don't give anything back. You don't want to work for anyone like that.
Goller continued his investigation by conversing with the server, uncovering the reasons behind the restaurant's lackluster performance. The server revealed the absence of managers on the premises, with Goller realizing the dire need for proper support and management presence. As the day progressed, Goller's expectations for improvement were continuously shattered. Even at one of the locations he visited, he faced disappointment when he learned that 2 employees had abruptly walked out, leaving the company in a difficult situation. Goller was taken aback by their sudden departure and started contemplating the bigger picture.
Why would they quit the team? So I kind of felt like they were quitting me. That was a little hard for me to take.
The moment of truth arrived, and Goller had a crucial conversation with Jessica, the bartender who had served an excessive amount of drinks to a customer. Jessica admitted to feeling nervous about the customer's safety and health, acknowledging her need to take more control of the situation. However, Goller ultimately made the tough decision to let her go, as he believed she wasn't the right fit for Bikinis. Jessica couldn't hold back her tears upon hearing the news. Despite the emotional blow, she remained determined to move forward and find new opportunities.
You're not right for Bikinis. It was clear to me that day. I'm sorry, Jessica. It's not working out. Today's your last day.
This store is turning through merchandise like crazy. I'm looking for Carol, and I hope I'm gonna find a lot of great attributes that I could expand throughout the rest of the chain.
This particular episode features an unforgettable scene where the boss himself witnesses his own store being robbed right before his eyes. Shopper World made headlines as Sam Dushy, the CEO, went undercover in his own store hoping to uncover valuable insights he wouldn't have otherwise discovered. Little did he know that the store held some troubling surprises in store for him. Filled with excitement, Sam entered the store, eager to explore its offerings and identify ways to improve the overall shopping experience. However, his enthusiasm was quickly overshadowed by a distressing turn of events. As Sam was in the midst of learning how to scan barcodes, the entire store was suddenly filled with the piercing sound of an alarm. It became evident that theft was taking place, leaving everyone in a state of shock and confusion.
You're going to change this to read,
What's going on?
somebody stole something.
The absence of adequate security measures within the store became glaringly apparent. Instead, it fell upon the store's employees to handle not only their regular duties, but also act as makeshift security personnel. This presented a significant challenge as they struggled to maintain order amidst the chaos unfolding before them. Sam, bewildered by the situation, couldn't help but voice his concerns. "What's happening? Where's the security?" he exclaimed, his astonishment evident. The unfortunate reality hit him hard. Thefts like this occurred far too frequently almost every single day. It was a grave matter that posed not only financial implications, but also risked the safety of both employees and customers.
I'm in total shock. It's like every time I walk into a store, I never know what I'm gonna find. I'm really boiling right now.
The lack of proper security systems raised questions. Sam noticed the presence of surveillance cameras throughout the store, but it became clear that they were insufficient to deter or apprehend thieves. In one harrowing account, an employee described an incident involving a woman who brazenly piled her cart with merchandise worth $800, intending to exit through the back door without paying. When confronted, she resorted to using pepper spray, escalating the situation into a chaotic ordeal.
This woman, she's in the back piling her cart, $800 worth of stuff. She has no intentions of buying anything. She's going out that back door. She pepper sprays, it turns into this big thing. It's scary because I have kids, she has a family. Everybody has a family, you know. Imagine if somebody has a gun.
First, you gotta change the management culture. I'm here for earnest. If I don't see smiles when I'm in there today, that means things aren't running the way they should be.
Anthony Guido's 1-minute training proved to be a shocking and infuriating moment on Undercover Boss. The CEO, determined to assess the job he had signed up for, quickly realized a significant problem with the restaurant's training process. As he entered the restaurant, Anthony expressed his concerns about the management culture, seeking out Ernest, who held the key to a well-run establishment. He expected to see smiles from the staff, an indication that things were running smoothly. Initially, everything appeared fine as the manager demonstrated efficiency and excellent customer service.
So what you might see me do is just cut this way, making sure they're okay. Is everything excellent over here? Nothing in this restaurant that I haven't done and I don't do.
However, the CEO soon discovered a major flaw in the franchise's operations: the lack of proper employee training. Anthony observed the dishwasher's responsibilities and the critical role of training newcomers. Instead of providing comprehensive instructions, the boss witnessed a disinterested employee attempting to delegate his duties to others. Astonishingly, the dishwasher only spent 1 minute training the newbie, assuming they would miraculously figure everything out on their own. The CEO was dumbfounded by such a misguided approach. Realizing the urgency of the situation, Anthony stepped in to address the issue personally. He instructed the dishwasher to take over both positions temporarily since the manager had failed in their responsibilities.
Your job is send all this through the dishwasher. Right now, I can't go nowhere because I got all this right here. You're gonna run both positions.
Your manager's not doing a good job.
Oh well, I only have time enough to show the basics and then that's it, and then we have to go.
1 minute of training.
With limited time and resources, the CEO struggled to provide the necessary training and was frustrated with the lack of foundational knowledge. 1 minute was nowhere near enough time for anyone to learn the basics of a job. The CEO attempted to maintain composure, but the chaotic state of the restaurant left him appalled. It became evident that the workplace needed a complete overhaul, starting with the removal of disengaged and unhelpful employees. As the day progressed, Anthony decided it was time to reveal his true identity. He introduced himself as Anthony Guido, the president and CEO of Buffets Incorporated, who had gone undercover in the restaurant to uncover its flaws.
My name's Anthony Guido. I'm the president and CEO of Buffets Inc., and I'm undercover in your restaurant.
Wow. I have the most amazing life. If I died, I would want to be reincarnated as myself. My company is focused on real estate investments. They call into our call center. Our representatives of the call center secure their seat for one of our free live events.
One of the most shocking and disturbing moments on Undercover Boss occurred when Armando Montalongo, a highly successful real estate mogul, chose to reveal his true identity to his employees. Throughout the episode, Armando had been undercover as Kevin Jones, using a disguise to hide his prominent persona. As the episode unfolded, Armando encountered various issues within his company, Armando Montalongo Companies. But it was during his visit to a call center operated by his company that the disturbing moment took place.
What we do here is we take inbound phone calls. As a team lead, I overlook about 15 to 16 people. So we'll go to the next person, which is Cindy, and then you're going to say, "Hi, Cindy, this is Kevin with Armando Montalongo Seminars," and you have a script there also.
The call center, responsible for contacting potential house flippers, experienced a technical problem, causing operations to come to a halt. Overwhelmed by the situation, Armando's frustration reached a boiling point. Unable to contain his emotions any longer, he broke character and revealed his true identity to the shocked employees. This unexpected revelation sent shockwaves through the call center, leaving everyone stunned.
All of a sudden, our system goes dead, and all I'm watching is spinning and spinning.
We just wait for it. It's not an issue that we can resolve in here.
I'm incredibly upset right now. We are losing money. I can't even think about the things that you're telling me right now. Do you have any idea who I am? This is Armando.
The moment was disturbing because it showcased a significant breach of the show's premise and the trust established between the undercover boss and the employees. The entire concept of Undercover Boss revolves around CEOs going incognito to gain first-hand insights into their company's operations and the experience of their employees. But by revealing his identity prematurely, Armando disrupted this established dynamic, undermining the authenticity of his interactions. Armando's decision to break character and reveal himself went against the show's established format, making it one of the most disturbing moments in Undercover Boss history.
In this call center, we have a major problem. And when our systems are down, you guys gotta be calling IT.
Have you ever witnessed a scene on Undercover Boss where the boss grants a 6-month paid leave to an employee? Well, that can only happen if the employee is the best. You won't want to miss out on our video, Best Employees on Undercover Boss. Click here to watch.